again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy skin and we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. Covid money, me say we eat the your little rat you. Use the you have a best man must a man to statue. Say we like a catch you, but bigger than a figure you. Get this bit of money, girl, and say that is not you. One day the man above him up, him a got up. Too much it in the kitchen, some a fly well like a patu. The singers and DJs and social media's coming at you.
It burn me.
300% free.
It burn me.
Garbage pile up the day.
It burn me.
Give the teacher them raise.
It burn me.
I see corruption cease.
It burn me.
Mash down the people them out.
It burn me.
Every day appear arms out.
It burn me.
Appear money them a thief.
It burn me.
And them a sell out the beach.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for.
Welcome, family. Herbert, Rose White, Debbie. Welcome, guys. Hey, me a reason to know. Because did you know that Will Rattigan is threatening lawsuit against information minister or the misinformation minister? Yes, because the man went on Brother Chap Media. I want you guys go over there after this. I go check out him video. He's a Labourite blogger. Some people says a paid blogger, but you know Carlos is in and here and there with this political thing. Me and a PNP, me and a Labourite. So we can always send over to go look on it, maybe and get some views or some subscribers or whatever. But it's a Labourite blogger. The man went on there, the information minister was talking loosely. I often say that Jamaica must have a brighter person to become to be our information minister. Not to lick a man, but the truth is the truth. Because we Jamaican boast with their education and boast with their grammar, you know. Them not talk like me. The information minister, some people say, Carlos, at Jamaica, I'm the patois. Look here. The Prime Minister, why says she know on a patois in a parliament? Lord, sir. Queen's English. You see me? So that's what's happening, people. So we hear Will Rattigan today and Wayne Lonesome, sure. Same already talked to his lawyer and lawyer same can go ahead. And sue information minister for information. Him said that Ratty, because I heard the interview, you know. I was watching Chopper that night. Because I thought Dr. Francis was supposed to go on it, right? I was watching him. I mean, information minister said that something like Chopper got kicked out, Ratty got kicked out the military. You know what I talk about? Yeah, then we like you get fire and retire. But at that point, it seems as if Margaret was a liar in this case. Because today, Ratty brought out all his credentials. You like Ratty does have a cobweb off of them. Can you say for them get them in the look upon them and put them in a box and put them away? It's not something you hang up in their house. So you can't come in house and know say it was in the FBI. So all them thing there is tucked away. So today Ratty came and Wayne Lonesome people and was showing those things. Because I think Mr. Morgan now use wisdom, people. No. You have a good job, a good position, but now use wisdom. Now use wisdom, people. I think the arrogance, I don't know what get to your head is the position get to your head. You know, so last night somebody called me and say, Carlos, want to bug life? Because that they call him bug life, the brother. I said, I know. Long time, he see me notice. He said, me notice from a protest, me don't see me. Me notice for a protest, me don't see him. He say, and that the brother love attention, he love media. I said the brother talk will call me. I would say, I know, you know, say I true. From the day, I don't see me now that much, because them brother used to be all about. So then when the man tell me, last time the man tell me, you know, and today the same man called me and said, Carlos, And tell me what I go on about this thing. I'm going to show me if I don't say. Rattigan is threatening lawsuit because the man go up on social media, go talk about Rattigan a certain type of way. And I said it in a video many times on this platform that the information minister is going low. Schoolyard low. You are the minister of information. Stop singling out citizens. Don't you understand the weight of the office, brother? You don't understand the position that you hold? You are the minister of information, bro. You're not some vlogger. Someone not get too loose with this vlogging thing, as I mean, on social media thing, brother. They can't come out here and talk loose like that. For instance, I'm going to make you listen a couple of instances. All the minister talk loose, people. All you guys are listening. You guys are listening. Kind of loose exchange on social media. Also, we also got disrespected in his interview. You know, like I said, we the diaspora got disrespected. The money where we are sent come to Jamaica. In the interview, they must say, the amount billion said come to Jamaica. It's like we should have take it up and so to fight to stop the gun from coming to Jamaica. It's like Jamaica would lose the third of the GDP. I'm going to listen to people. These loose conversation where this brother will hold a very important spot at the information minister, brother. You're a young man. Do your thing now, man, and with wisdom. But like anything around there, so it's like everything does broken and loose. Listen to this exchange right here. You guys ready? Listen to this exchange and tell me, say, if this is not unbecoming of the office.
Well, I know a few of the members. Wilfred Rattigan is one of the members.
You know, the same man who lost the case recently against the government.
The man who brought a case against the Minister of Foreign Affairs.
Right. Lost. The case that was thrown out because it was without merit.
Yes. Well,
then you have to ask.
You hear that? Personal attack. You're the Minister of Information. Certain kind of conversation you're supposed to hold. Do you understand, people? Do you understand what's going on here? You're not some vlogger down the road. You are the information minister. You have to carry a certain weight. So, you could play again.
Who they are, well, I know a few of the members. Wilfred Rattigan is one of the members.
You know, the same man who lost the case recently against the government.
The man who brought a case against the Minister of Foreign Affairs.
Right.
That's low blow. Low blow. Schoolyard, low blow. I'm going to tell the minister, these are low blow. Listen to that low blow again.
But what is so funny?
Wayne Lonesome is who was on YouTube.
Yes.
Defaming members of the government.
Yes.
And was pushing a line, a PNP line. It's we have to be very careful, you know, of the people we listen to. Because sometimes people come to you and they present to you a kind of
low blow, personal attack on the citizens. Listen, here again, listen here.
Believe the charge.
I said the same attorney who was recently, I heard that he got a stay of execution while his appeal is heard, but
yes.
Anyway, that's bigger than me.
People, tell me, personal attack on citizens. So his personal attack upon Ratty, I mean, I have it right here, people. But it's the same interview. You better go watch it. If them not scrub it. And if I say Ratty, they fire Ratty gun. From the basically say that with no allegedly or anything, just loosely. So some other thing, personal stuff about Ratty gun and some Arab man wife, or Ratty take some Arab wife, brother. You are the Minister of Information. What your business not all them nonsense on social media, brother? Say Ratty take away Arab man wife, no proof. Say Ratty get fired from the FBI. To the Ratty bring him proof and say Mr. Morgan might have to go to court, come prove what I talk about. You're the Minister of Information, you're a young man, brother, what is? Me no mean no nobody no. No, sir. Me no mean no nobody. Me just want to fly straight, because Jamaica me say straight. And as a young man, oftentimes you go to loose. I'm a drop video out there, I say, you know what? That brother is not the brightest brother. No, you see me video them, you know. You see me video them, man. You see me video them, man. You must see me video them, man. You come out also and say you're loose in the information then. And becoming of the office. These things you don't talk as an information minister, brother. I mean, if you don't nobody pull you in and say, young man, be careful. You know, you about the office carry a certain weight, certain punch, and you must act a certain way. So when you play all these 3 voice notes back to back, listen to them sound.
Who they are,
Well, I know a few of the members. Wilfred Rattigan is one of the members.
You know, the same man who lost the case recently against the government.
The man who brought a case against the Minister of Foreign Affairs, lost. But what is so funny?
But Wayne Lonesome is who was on YouTube.
Yes.
Defaming members of the government.
Yes.
And was pushing a line, a PNP line. It's we have to be very careful, you know, of the people we listen to.
But it's what will lead the charge.
Wasn't I said the same attorney who was recently, I mean, I heard that he got a stay of execution while his appeal is heard. But anyway, that's bigger than me.
But it's what
you understand, people who that sound? Personally attacking citizens. You're the minister, brother. You're a minister, man. Let the vloggers do that. Personally attack citizens. A politician will beat. You're the minister, brother. I know the lawsuit has been threatened. And I said basically what Rattigan say this morning. I've not spoken to him after me hearing from Wayne. So I'm going to talk to Rattigan after me hearing from Wayne. You know what I said this man, I announced, and that's me I hear him pan. I said I come on for the man because the man on social media, you know, I go on a certain way. But the man name personally, man, I talk about oh Rattigan, some Arab man, wife and all this thing and Rattigan get kicked out of the. Me just play this for you. Me just play it for you people and all them sound coming from a minister like that. Eh? I sat Lonesome Rattigan.
Wasn't I sat the same attorney who was recently, I mean, I heard that he got a stay of execution while his appeal is heard. But anyway.
But what is so funny?
But Wayne Lonesome is who was on YouTube.
Yes.
Defaming members of the government.
Yes.
And was pushing a line, a PNP line. You know who they are, Chapa?
Well, I know a few of the members. Wilfred Rattigan is one of the members.
You know, the same man who lost the case recently against the government.
The man who brought a case against the Minister of Foreign Affairs, lost.
So you see, that's the approach to us. Do you understand? People, that's how them approach us with this protest. That's how them responded to the letter. That's exactly coming out swinging, being disrespectful and attacking. Let me tell you this, Wayne Lonesome is not a part of the group, neither ISAT. These men are not a part of the group. Yet these guys sitting on social media, talking things that they don't know now. What if ISAT decides to say, I'm going to sue no, for stuff that you don't know? Because you never say allegedly. No? What if ISAT say, I'm going to sue Uno? Or even Wayne Lonesome? Show me proof of him being a part of our group. Who is it? I'm a part of the group. There's no doubt. I mean, I hide it. We know so it's not a part of the group. ISAT is not. So you see, when some people tell I'm an information minister on social media conducting some loose conversation on a blogger's page. But like we say, if you want to see the full conversation, have to check Chopper John social media page. Like me say, me say no over there. Me now go tell you to watch your man page. Because me no PNP, I'm in Libre, you know. So go watch the Libre page if you don't want and go support him. Me don't care. So call us Steven. But anyway, want you guys to take this thing more serious right now. Now, we in the diaspora. Want to listen to something, you know. Because me say, the minister there on social media going loose, conducting loose conversation where could I want to listen to this, diasporans. You and I know the effort with Jesus. With great love and honor, we send stuff to Jamaica. Some every week, some every month, some all the while. We're going to stop sending something to Jamaica, right? A third of the GDP is we in the diaspora. I want you guys to listen to this other clip I'm going to play now. This man on social media talking loosely, disrespecting us in the diaspora. I want you to listen to what the host, he suggested something. You understand? Like I said, I'm not beat no man, you know. That's how him think. That's his belief. So we're not going to beat a man on his belief and him suggest something to the minister. It was the minister's job to answer the right way. You have to be quick on your feet when you're in this type of situation. You can't make the joke at the moment or whatever. Make things slide by. And people like me, I look on it and consider it to be disrespectful to our contribution to Jamaica over the decades. Even before me, born. And if you think about coming a foreign, Jamaicans are do it. Sending back stuff home. Listen to these people. And I want you guys to listen to this carefully. The minister, we know you're going to listen to this, you know. This right here is loose. Remember, I don't know, Carlos know for dissect, you know. We know if put these things together and paint a nice picture. I'm not going to tell a lie upon you. These are your own words, my brother. And when you listen, people listen to this. When you listen to this good, we can't believe, say, and this come out of the man them out. Listen here.
The point I'm making, Minister, that's what I'm saying. If it is that we were to utilize, because one of the big takeaway from the diaspora conversation, they always talk about the money, the remittance that is sent to Jamaica. And right. the question I want to ask, and I'm going to put it to you, because I don't want it to come across as though I'm not grateful for whatever we garner from the remittance.
Listen.
Right. But the question I want to ask is, if the diaspora were to use that $3.2 billion that we get from remittance, let's say for whatever reason they just decide they're not sending a penny more to their loved ones in Jamaica, and instead they're going to use that money and they're going to stop the flow of illegal weapons to Jamaica. Don't you think that the benefit, the potential benefit to be derived from that would way outnumber the $3.2 billion?
Yeah, I think that there is some merit to the argument, because crime essentially costs the government or the country about 5% of GDP. 5%. Jamaica does not make guns nor make ammunition.
5%.
So logically, every single gun that is now in Jamaica, well, except for the little homemade one.
Hold on, man. You know, people, I want you to get this, you know. Are you guys listening? The conversation? Remember, a third of the GDP is us. That's 33%. So the man said, the information minister said, crime costs us about 6%. So disrespecting 33%. I want to listen to it again, carefully.
The point I'm making, Minister, that's what I'm saying. If it is that we were to utilize, because one of the big takeaway from the diaspora conversation, they always talk about the money, the remittance that is sent to Jamaica?
Listen.
And the question I want to ask, and I'm going to put it to you, because I don't want it to come across as though I'm not grateful for whatever we garner from the remittance. Right. But the question I want to ask is, if the diaspora were to use that $3.2 billion that we get from remittance, let's say for whatever reason they just decide they're not sending a penny more to their loved ones in Jamaica, and instead they're going to use that money and they're going to stop the flow of illegal weapons to Jamaica. Don't you think that the benefit, the potential benefit to be derived from that would way outnumber the $3.2 billion?
Yeah, I think that there is some merit to the argument, because crime essentially.
There's no merit to the man argument, Minister. There's no merit to that. The man is suggesting something. Like me I say, I'm not going to beat him, because people think a different way. His thought process was, if we should stop sending money where we are sent come to Jamaica, we're in the diaspora. We're in the diaspora. Stop sending the money to Jamaica. Use that money to fight up here the guns that we are coming to Jamaica. Stop sending a third of the GDP, 33.33%. Something where catch up the country like a piece of pillow. If you move, the country tumble down. That's what Chapa is suggesting to the minister. Me not beat Chapa, you know, because of him I do. Yeah, you understand me? But the minister's answer, yes, your argument have some merit to it. What merit? What merit? Because the man say crime costs the country 6%. So you got froze you up against, put 6% against that 33%. You take away 33 from 100. How much you have left? Big hole left in that. Listen what I'm saying again. I'm play for you one more time, you know, people in the diaspora, you know. To all the good we do to Jamaica, I like this, nothing to them. And Morgan went up here and attack loosely. Loosely. Him shouldn't be talking like that. When we hear this, it hurt me, the people. Can we look on under the big sea? How would do it, you know? I look at stimulus money. And I look at stimulus money in Jamaica, you know? When enough of we out of work up here, you know? Just like enough of in Jamaica, you know? The place is locked down, you know? Enough of the family member work a restaurant up here, you know? Enough restaurant they locked down up here, you know? Until they figure out what they're going to do. And them start serve drive-through, lock up inside the restaurant table and them thing, they chair turn over a table, lock down. I saw the place stay people. It is rough up here in Jamaica. It is rough for the family member overseas too. I don't lie you. We don't know what tomorrow is going to be. And we catch up a country, you know. Nobody else, you know. We turn up the giving. And here these guys on social media talking. Like me said, the host can ask any question. Me not gonna beat him. I swear me not gonna beat him. Me gonna beat the minister for his answer. You are the minister of information. You don't come out and talk like that. Like there's some merit to the man conversation by if we don't send them money and we use the money that's a third of the GDP. Stay up us and fight crime with it. So while we are fight crime, what gonna happen to Jamaica? While we hold the purse, what happened to Jamaica? That's his suggestion to the minister. And the minister was even quick on his feet. He said, no, I'm going to endorse that. I'll go further on in the conversation and say, boy, you know, think about the diaspora to stop feeding family, blah, blah, blah. That's down tonight, but you should have been quick on your feet. Come on, man. This is like a disrespect to us, brother. A big disrespect to us. That's what I say. You can't go out there and have this loose. I see it on social media all the time, brother. You can't go up there with this loose change conversation. I'm one of the people in the diaspora. Listen to this one more time, you know. You think I look at money me send God Jamaica. If me if you check out the Western Union and MoneyGram receipt, and if you see the amount of money me send God Jamaica, people, me really don't really want to see it. Me don't ever want to see that. Because I'm mad. People, that must make you mad out. Can you imagine if you see The receipt of the amount of Western Union where you send to Jamaica and the MoneyGram, the amount of remittance we send to Jamaica for their foreign. They say if some of we see it, we trip naked and run, go downtown and come back like cool. I don't like to tell people. Some of we don't want to see that. That reality, some of we don't want to know. We just leave it alone and just keep sending. It become a part of us. And listen to this guy on social media. The man asks him a question, and the man, the man just go along with the man, just go along with anything. Brother, you have to, sure, that couldn't sleep call us, You have to be sharp. You have to be sharp out here. You cannot sleep out here going like you're high. You have to be sharp. Listen to this again, one more time.
The point I'm making, Minister, that's what I'm saying. If it is that we were to utilize, because one of the big takeaway from the diaspora conversation, they always talk about the money, the remittance that is sent to Jamaica. And right. the question I want to ask, and I'm going to put it to you, because I don't want it to come across as though I'm not grateful for whatever we garner from the remittance. Right. But the question I want to ask is, if the diaspora were to use that $3.2 billion that we get from remittance, let's say for whatever reason they just decide they're not sending a penny more to their loved ones in Jamaica, and instead they're going to use that money and they're going to stop the flow of illegal weapons to Jamaica. Don't you think that the benefit, the potential benefit to be derived from that would way outnumber the $3.2 billion?
Yeah, I think that there is some merit to the argument, because crime essentially costs
merit. There's no merit by the man suggesting we stop sending money go to Jamaica for doing anything up here so whatsoever. Nothing. Even if we go buy food and stuff ourselves from starving up here, there's no merit. There's no merit to what the man say. To us stop sending money to Jamaica, the country will fall. There's no merit to it. And listen one more time before we go to the next clip.
That's the point I'm making, Minister. That's what I'm saying. If it is that we were to utilize, because one of the big takeaway from the diaspora conversation, they always talk about the money, the remittance that is sent to Jamaica. And right. the question I want to ask, and I'm going to put it to you, because I don't want it to come across as though I'm not grateful for whatever we garner from the remittance. Right. But the question I want to ask is, if the diaspora were to use that $3.2 billion that we get from remittance, let's say for whatever reason they just decide they're not sending a penny more to their loved ones in Jamaica, and instead they're going to use that money and they're going to stop the flow of illegal weapons to Jamaica. Don't you think that the benefit, the potential benefit to be derived from that would way outnumber the $3.2 billion?
Yeah, I think that
merit.
There is some merit to the argument, because crime essentially costs the government or the country about 5% of GDP. Jamaica does not make guns.
5% of GDP. 5%. We send 33%. 33.33 point whatever percent. Third of the GDP. So you go talk about the 5% to we must stop saying 33 because gun crime costs you 5% of the 30 people. Is there the merit to that? It make any sense? What does that say? Anyway, we could move on. La la li, la 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 la. May I tell you, man. The others are giving more stuff to talk about. I want to listen to this. All right? And listen what they must say. They are saying that the protest up here is a war on the government. So is the government launching a war against us? Is the government think say we are warring against them for protesting peacefully in America? That's what the Minister of Information is saying. Does that sound like democracy? This man is on the ear talking loosely. If protest is a war against the government, we are not living a democracy. If a peaceful protest, like the one we had, didn't stop nobody from going to the consulate that day, didn't block up nobody, not even security had to come out and tell us to move. We had a peaceful protest. Police never come tell us, get out the road, this, that, and the other. Well, this man is saying it's a war against the government. So should I suggest that the government is waging a war against us since they think that this is a war to peacefully protest? I think the minister have a lot to come out and apologize to, apologize for, like the gaffe about the diaspora and they stop sending money for fight, we must fight gun up here. There's no sense, I think he needs to apologize to that. I'm thinking he needs to apologize to this right here. We peacefully protesting, but he said we are waging a war against the government. So, like me say, is the government preparing to wage a war against us? This is dictatorship. Make a listen to these people.
I guess you understand where we are now. You understand the challenges that we face as a government. A lot of these people who parade as independents are actually political activists, right? And they plan out these activities to create a
people not go say no. We're not no political activists in the people. We not plan on nothing for do nothing people. We just want to change our country. Corruption and crime. And listen him think about it, people. Me say instead of them approach this thing in a more adult way, they come out a trace and a cuss, belittle, defame. This is no way to treat the diasporans. Even like with money now have no use. So if we don't even send the money come to Jamaica, take like we don't want to tell us keep the money and take and fight gun. We are coming to Jamaica. And that's what they want to tell us. Keep the money and take it and fight the gun that we are coming to Jamaica. Me say the minister need to come out, come apologize and clarify some of them things they say here, boss. Listen.
I guess you understand where we are now. You understand the challenges that we face as a government. A lot of these people who parade as independents are actually political activists, right? And they plan out these activities to create a distraction. Now, thank God that the government on this occasion and the diaspora were very quick out there to let people know that what these guys were doing was essentially a kind of inappropriate action, using an organization with that they didn't have permission to use, and putting things in their letter that really don't make no sense. That's
putting things in our letter that don't make no sense. Putting things in our letter that don't make no sense. That's the respect we're getting from the government, That's why we're not going to stop. Full force ahead. Listen.
Basically what I think has happened here. And we have to give thanks for people like yourself and others on social media who have been able to call out these people to let them know that people know that these people are political people who have declared war on the government.
Political people who have declared war on the government. To peacefully protest is creating war on the government. Is that democracy? Is that democracy? Jaja, brother. Come on, man. Come on, man. I want to play something.
The case that was thrown out the club. You know who they are, Chopper?
That's a low blow right there.
That's the case recently against the government.
Hey man, who brought
low blow
press release from the All right, so the first thing we need to assess is whenever you hear a message, you have to ask yourself, who is the message coming from? You would have seen the press release from the Diaspora Advisory Group, who said that this organization is not a part of the Diaspora Advisory Group, and their use of their logo was not approved, and they wish to disassociate themselves, and they also
a case against the...
That's the case recently against the, you understand the challenges that we face. I guess you understand where we are now. You understand the challenges that we face as a government. A lot of these people
and the attorney who they're collecting the money to give to is Isaac Buchanan. He's going to lead the charge.
Wasn't Isaac the same attorney who was recently, I mean, I heard that he got a stay of execution while his appeal is heard, but
yes.
Well, people want to go over the man page, go check out the full interview. It's very interesting.
Raise issues. You may have investments here, you may have families here in Jamaica. So there's nothing wrong with a group of persons coming together to say that they're concerned about something. But then the vehicle by which they express that concern. So Mr. Dr. Francis could have written the letter by himself.
Yeah.
He could have put his name on it and he could have said, this is Dr. Francis, who is a reputable and prominent member of the diaspora expressing these concerns, and it would have gotten coverage, people would have listened to what the letter said. But I think the mistake they made is they tried to erroneously co-opt the name of the larger diaspora group for their own interests.
Wow.
And the question you ask yourself is, who is this task force? Who are the people on this task force? Do you know who they are, Chopper? But you know the problem, Chopper, is this. People like Mr. Rattigan survive on a diet of negativity. And I'm not afraid to call his name, because if you listen to his lives, and you listen to the programs that he has on YouTube, every single program is about something negative about Jamaica. You will never hear them come on their program and say anything good that is happening.
People, yeah, you hear the man, people. I pay a low blow and so like a schoolboy. I think the man, you know what I say, people? Jaja. Boy, I think the man, the pan family. You know?
I guess you understand where we are now.
It was war on the government, people. I hope I think the man say now. Be careful.
Well, I know a few of the members. Wilfred Rattigan is one of the members.
You know, the same man who lost the case recently against the government.
The man who brought a case against the Minister of Foreign Affairs.
Right.
Lost.
The case that was thrown out because it was without merit.
Yes. Well,
then you have to ask the other question: what is the motive?
There you go.
Right. What is the motive at this time? We're approaching the end of the year. Murders are down by 7-8%. The police just announced one of the largest operations to disturb or to dismantle the Tesha Miller-led Klansman gang. We just delivered a new ship to the JDF. We just delivered 70-odd bikes to the police.
All of that can stop crime, people. Can all of that stop crime? When I tell the man, say, after him say all of this. Let me finish listening to it.
Just approved the other day the purchase of a couple dozen vehicles for the police. So the question you ask yourself is, what is the legitimate claim? And if you look at point 1 in the letter, corruption.
Listen.
Yes, Jamaica has the best corruption ranking in its history.
Under this administration?
Under this administration. If you look at not my opinion, but if you look at Transparency International's...
Look at people. Transparency International. This is better than a lie, you know. Them man not tell no lie. Not even Pope truthful like them, man. I can listen.
reports, which is an international report. It says that Jamaica's corruption perception ranking is the best it has been for any other period in Jamaica.
And that's what Transparency International is saying.
Right. That's not what the government is saying. Now, you have some persons who every day they go on and say corruption, 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 but they cannot tell you what the corruption is. So I spoke to Dr. Francis's name last night.
Yeah.
The man not telling a lie, now, brother. Listen to this. Truthfully, though.
And I asked him the question, what corruption are you talking about? He said SSL. I said, but SSL is not a... Now remember, you know, I'm a government minister, so... And I said the thing last night, I said, anything I say to you is not private. Anything I say to you is, I can't lie. Because as a government member, it's very easy to go out there and do research to figure out whether I'm lying or not.
What you just say a while ago, Minister? You can't lie. You could listen to the end of this, man. If you say.
Dr. Francis's name last night.
Yes.
And I asked him the question, what corruption are you talking about? He said SSL. I said, but SSL is not a... Now remember, you know, I'm a government minister, so... And I said the thing last night, I said, anything I say to you is not private. Anything I say to you is, I can't lie. Because as a government member, it's very easy to go out there and do research to figure out whether I'm lying or not.
Minister, I did my research about the corruption. Let's talk about the crime first. I did my research on that. The US just upgraded their travel advisory to Jamaica. And crime is in it, boss, and more places are added to the list where tourists must not go. Talk about crime, Mr. Minister. You tell us about all the equipment that you guys bought. Like buying some equipment and don't change nothing is gonna solve the crime. Come on, boss. That's kind of, I mean, understand you. You're a young blood, but you have a lot to learn. Buying equipment don't mean crime fighting, bro. Remember, we just get a scale in travel advisory the other day, all on up and down, where the US beat Jamaica, make Jamaica look like one dirty, corrupt place. That's number one. I did my research on that. We're talking about crime and corruption, you know. So that put the crime one side because everybody see the travel advisory. I'm not lying on that. Let's talk about the corruption now. Where are we at when it comes to corruption since he did that? I did my research, sir. I'm saying I don't lie. I'm a minister, I can't tell no lie because people can go do the research. You know Carlos good at that. I'm going to do my research. Guess what I'm going to come up with? Something that was placed in the Jamaica Gleaner 9 hours ago. So it is new information, today's information, not no stale news. Jamaica called out in Corruption Perception Index report, Mr. Morgan. Mr. Morgan, come back here. People don't want to, what the food stuff, ever check Chopper. Jamaica called out in Corruption Percentage Index report. Remember the man just tell me, you know, and I tell you some type of numbers where can't compute in maths. Is not matching. The number. Then we hear Terralong the other day. Come tell us that we are exporting for the first time in how many years? Exporting more than we are taking in. We're exporting more than we are importing. People, have you seen that have you seen it anywhere that we are exporting on such a large scale that now we are manufacturing? Jamaica is up now. So we export more than we taking in. That's what Terralong said. When the report does come out the other day, Jamaica is underwater. Because we are not producing anything. We are not exporting anything. So you see all of these lies, they're out there. But Mr. Terralong, we're not ready for you yet. Come and never get a voice together. But I will get a voice together in the things they say. And we're gonna do what we do best, is to show you information out there where debunk you guys claim. Because lie can't beat the facts, you know, people. But anyway, Brother Morgan said him can't tell lie because he's the minister. Lord Jesus, the minister priest. So he can't tell a lie. Can I say, anyway, you can go up on social media and buck it up. You can go do research and find it. Well, did my research. This was 9 hours ago. According to the Book of the Gleaner, and Transparency International has called out Jamaica in its latest Corruption Perception Index report. In its 2023 report, which was released today, it declared that collusion among the powerful as well as the overwhelming dominance of the executive over the legislator has weakened Parliament's oversight capacities and creating conditions ripe for abuse and corruption. What that's all like to Uno? What that's all like to Uno? You know, you hear them say a while ago? Corruption come from top. And them mash up the country. You just see me say some people who mash up brand Jamaica. I'm going to read this for you again. Pay attention. In its 2023 report, which was released today, it declared that collusion among the powerful, as well as the overwhelming dominance of the executive over the legislator, has weakened Parliament's oversight capacities, creating conditions ripe for abuse and corruption. Remember, Mr. Morgan just tell me something different a while ago, you know? Well, this is fresh news. But I don't know where you get film news from. Further, Transparency International says the executive's failure to close gaps in the government framework weakens the pursuit of corruption cases involving organized crime and fosters impunity of high-level corruption elites. Something we may not talk every day, rich people and go to jail. Politicians and everybody have them under the judiciary system. Police can't even lock up nobody. Politicians will call down a station and say, Lego man. We saw a Chang did that the other day. Left out a man out of 14 about 10, 11 o'clock at night. After airport authority, them lock him up because man come down there was threatening them, disrespectful and threatening the workers them down there. Call police and all them lock up. Police from the 14 man to go be a Barney Street, come down there and lock him up, take him to Barney Street. But later that night, Horace Chang, the Minister of National Security, pulled some type of string. 10, 11 o'clock at night, something like that. Ordinary man don't get bail every time there. But that's the reach politicians have in Jamaica. Who you think is mashing up brand Jamaica? Don't be fooled, man. So we will continue to read that. Further, Transparency International says the executive's failure to close gaps. They talk to the government about this. This is not the first report we see like this, you know. Almost every year, the same thing. Government failed to close gaps and do stuff to stop the corruption. They just don't want to stop it. Further, Transparency International says the executive's failure to close gaps in the governance framework weakens the pursuit of corruption cases involving organized crime and fosters impunity of high-level corrupt elites. Jamaica has a score of 44 on the CPI with a ranking of 69 out of 180 countries. CPI scores of 44 continues to stand as the country's best ever and was previously attained in 2017 and 2018, 2020, 2021, and 2022. Right. So the country was also ranked as number 69 for 2022, having moved from 70 out of the 180 countries in 2021. Jamaica scores assessed in a context where 0 is considered highly corrupt and 100 is very clean. So, Mr. Morgan, according to what you said right there and Chaps Media, sir, I did my research, so You're off, and two of them. And about crime, sir, unless the US is telling a lie with that travel advisory, I'd stand by that travel advisory because we all agree on the hospital, and we also agree that we have serious crime. US also said in that scathing report, sir, if not people never hear, they said that there are rapes in all our all-inclusive hotels. Scathing report. The US said that we have rapes. Guests are raped. We have rapes in all-inclusive. Sexual assault, then. Let's put it right there. Sexual assault in all-inclusive. So you go to Jamaica and say, sure, I'm not going over there. I'm going over here. I'm going to have a wonderful time. It's all-inclusive. Remember I told you, it's there in all-inclusive. Crime. Do you understand me? So I didn't say that. That's the report from the US people. Travel advisory report. That's what I'm read it in. Among some other stuff. I'm not going to read it for you right now. You guys have got to chase that down. But there's a much in the travel advisory. I'll go on, you know. So, yeah, corruption. Like this corruption right here. The National Housing Trust is urgently trying to get a private developer to agree to drop a non-disclosure agreement from a settlement that blocks the public entity from commenting on failed multi-billion-dollar contract. The NHT is a resident home builder founded by monetary contribution on the income of employees and workers. It reports directly to the Prime Minister, Andrew Holness, and the sign of an NDA resurrects his warning against their use 5 years ago. So Andrew Holness talk about non-disclosure agreement. So I'm going to take out our money out of housing trust. Give to him friend for go build house. Andrew Holness never see a foundation before him give the man the money. 200 houses was to be built. This developer never show Andrew Holness a model home. Never show him a foundation, much less a model home. Take up hundreds of millions of dollars out of housing trust, which sits in the Prime Minister's office. What is housing trust doing in the Prime Minister's office? Housing trust have a lot of money in it. Me also ask, is it out of the same housing trust here that Andrew Holness' wife get $800 million to do our building? May I ask? Why is the housing trust in the Prime Minister's office? Why would the Prime Minister use the housing trust like a theme personal account? So, I can read this. This doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense, you know. The NHT is a residential home builder funded by a mandatory contribution on the income of employers and workers. So employers put 3% and they take 3% for your check. It is reported directly to Prime Minister Andrew Holness, and the sign of an NDA resurrects his warning against their use 5 years ago. Yesterday, the NHT, the Prime Minister going like, I'm going to read this. Yesterday, the NHT initiated talks with Dexim Holdings Limited, the company that is sued, in September 2022 for allegedly failure to deliver 200 houses for which it advanced $650 million. Taxpayers' money, housing trust have own money. Workers, we don't can't get a house, you know. We don't can't. So, let me tell you something. Someone at work, I think housing trust should be mandatory. I think somebody should take this crap to court. Can look on it good. How many workers do they take money from right now is ever going to own a house in Jamaica? Make people go on with their money, man, go build them, buy them one block and do what they do. Because stop lying to these people. Gone are the days of holding a home, being a security guard and all them things there. Some of you guys will never get a home out of housing trust. But they are removing money, deducting money from your salary mandatorily. It should be voluntary. It should be voluntary. Anybody want to go put in a housing trust, it should be voluntary. Because tons and tons of workers in Jamaica been robbed by the employers. Workers put their money in, employers never report it to the housing trust. They pocket it. Do you understand me? From the hotel to security guard. It should be voluntary, not mandatory. Show me if you don't agree with me in the comment section. Because at this point, most Jamaicans will never own a home or pay housing trust. So like it's a scam for these rich guys. Why make these guys rich? Why offer the back of poor people? They might get $600 million to build 200 homes and the prime minister never see the foundation much as we see a home. Why is it right now we have money from NHT in the hundreds of millions of dollars pile up in a SSL and someone will never get a home? At this time, I believe somebody should bring up a lawsuit. You need some serious lawyer Jamaica can work pro bono for the people, you know. Like Jamaica lawyer, the man them do is all about money. It's like when I'm a lawyer out there, you know, for the people them. I sat out there. He work for free, sometimes help out a lot of people. We get to understand. But I don't see him alone. Think about the people. I think housing trust should no longer be mandatory to people money after reading all of this. If I saw it around, no more mandatory because the poor will never get a house. It's a scam. Tell me how it's not a scam. When the security will never get a house. Tell me how it's not a scam. When teachers can't get a house. Tell me why it's not a scam. When nurse can't get a house. Tell me why it's not a scam. When DC can't get a house. Tell me why it's not a scam. When police can't get a house and soldier can't get a house. Right now. Tell me why it's not a scam. When so many people are paying housing trust and will never own a home. I believe housing trust should no longer be rich boys, piggy bank, after they back up the poor who are contribute. And that they are doing, you know. Michael Manley are roll over in a grave right now. Michael Manley is rolling over in his grave right now, my people. Tell me in the comment section if you think Carlos mad or something. Housing trust should be voluntary, just like, oh, I put money there. Me have money there. Me go voluntary put money in there. Some jobs me have in Jamaica, yes, them put it automatic mandatory. But most of my adult life, young adult life in Jamaica, I also me also for myself. I'm going to carry $7,000 the first money carry go up there now, me about 24, 25, in the age, in my 20s. Because I always have vision to get a better house, because I grew up in a board house, you know? All house, wooden house. Some say we want a house where the teacher them in a wall house now are. Come here, always upon the teacher them like a house trust house and the nurse them. They used to get a house trust house back then. But they now get no. So I volunteer. As such should be right now. Let people know if they want to put themselves in them type of debt there. Because even when you get the house at debt, you don't collect, say, you're free. It's not. What must say, people? Wrong one. Wrong one. Wrong man. Listen what I say, people. NHT. Look at him, man. Oh, God, man. You look at the young lady that wrote down in the supermarket and I'm going to take NHT out tight. You spread bed in a hotel and I'm going to take NHT. Them no goddamn well hotel worker will never own an NHT house. How? You spread bed and I'm going to take money out there and stuff. How you going to own an NHT house? How? God forbid, man. How you going to own an NHT house? You look at security guard. How? How am I own a house, man? Never a friend will left for upper day and go to Jamaica for buy one of them high-rise house down there where housing trust gone to know some high-rise money-making machine. And my friend from foreign go down to Jamaica for buy one of the house and come back with their money in them pocket as they call us. You know, worth it. It better me come back to America, come spend. So the amount of money for them house there, even foreigner, it's too expensive for. It's too expensive for foreign and the woman a Jamaican. She want to have something there. So she'll go with good thing in her mind. So me a grab this in a yard there. So if a foreigner who have a very good job, who can afford it, it was too expensive for. Most of us look at people in Jamaica. How do I acquire a house? I believe NHT, I believe it need a lawsuit. Somebody need to come up with something in Jamaica where poor workers no longer pay housing just because they can't get a house no more. It's lost its meaning. It's lost its purpose. It has now become a rich man playground where the rich people play. Big money giveaway. NDAs think it's okay. Eh? Non-disclosure agreement. So the developer can't tell nobody. No, if you answer the question. And Andrew Honest, now if you answer the question. And Andrew Honest people, nobody else. I don't blame the executive of no NHT. Everybody answer to Andrew Honest. The office in the Andrew Honest office. I don't believe the poor who will never own a home should be continued tax for something that they can't get none. Why are they contributing to something that they will never benefit? Why are they contributing? My father, they are still job for 10, 20 years. All these years I pay NHT and they will never get a house. It's unfair to own. People should save their money. If they want to do it, let them do it voluntarily. Not mandatorily take stuff for other people. And they know so they can't get the money. It's a scam. That's how I look at it. To me, it's a scam. It's got to be a scam. If you'll never get a home, people, take politics out right now. Because someone that thinks they are nonsense, me attack because when I look upon it as a labor right thing, not true, or a PNP thing. It no matter who you vote for, no lie me I tell. Security guard or security guard. It no matter who you vote for. Teacher, teacher. It no matter who you vote for. Police or police, soldier, soldier. Jamaican or Jamaican. Don't sell yourself so short by the conversation now. Come on, man. You know see what I go on? Poor people can never get a house, but they are going to work and them take money out their check. For what? Why? Do you even want a house, just a house? Do you even want to pay a mortgage with a house over here? Do you even want to go there? I think it should be mandatory because it now become a play, the piggy bank for rich people. See, the Prime Minister office in them can do whatever they do with it. Now it begs me to wonder, didn't you give your wife that $800 million that a fun apartment complex? I don't know, but I mean, you may ask this question based on how to deal with the thing. Some of you guys are paid to never get a house until they even stop taking money from you. They could go on in the yard, go buy when you look a block and plan on your life for yourself. Because some of you have a pay money house trust, and because of that, you are holding on to that hope that one day you can get a house or house trust. You are depending on that hope. And when it comes to time and you go look, all the money never put up on a book. Employer rob you and gone foreign, and the government will come out and fight them for you. You know what time in a video like this? Where employer rob these people. Unemployment, and when a big C come, they find us employer wasn't paying into the government. Hoteliers pocket poor Jamaican money when they get $2 an hour. Pocket the housing trust, me talk about hoteliers, we have hotel with thousands of rooms. Paying Jamaican $2. They have thousands of rooms hotel. Mega hotel. Removing the prospect of a worker to get a room from over the head by pocketing the NHT money. Where's the government? They never come up behind the people, man. Just like how the bank rob the people right now, I know here government. They allow them big friend to do whatever they want to do now, man. Just like we say Aguana White River, just like we say Aguana Blue Lagoon, they allow them big friend for trample away. Where the lie there? Come on, man. So, a craziness, you know. So yesterday, the NHT initiated talks with Dexim Holdings Limited, the company that it sued in September 2022 for allegedly failure to deliver 200 houses, for which it advanced $650 million. Andrew Holness give $650 million out of our NHT money like a for them, you know. We don't know nothing about this, you know. The push to get the agreement amended follows the appearance of NHT's managing director, Martin Miller, before the cabinet yesterday. Martin Miller, the managing director of NHT, we know say Anna you do it. Can you answer to Andrew Holness? There's no way you could have taken up them type of money and do these things. There's no way, man. There's no way. Everything in Jamaica does still one way. So this a brother like you have and everything and I mash up everything in a brother. And don't forget the PNP took money for NHT too. That's why I say Michael Manley will be ashamed of even the PNP too. He was summoned to tell the Holness chaired body how the issue unfold. Here we are. Drama queen, you know, PR stunt, like Holness to know it unfold. Putting everything upon this man like we are fool. He was summoned. The managing director, Martin Miller, came to cabinet yesterday. He was summoned to tell the how Holness chaired body how the issue unfolded. It was not a very pleasant experience for Miller, said a government source who confirmed the developments. Documents were leaked. It can't be a good experience for him. A leaked document, if the man don't leak, I wonder if him leak them. Can could take the pillager or Andrew Holness as a mash up everything, so. A regular meeting of the NHT board also took place on Monday. The advance to Dexim was under a 2-year guaranteed purchase agreement. The two signed in August 29. The deadline was extended to August 2022. The Sunday Gleaner brought the issue to light in a series of stories from January 14. Questions sent to NHT remain unanswered. Additional question was submitted yesterday to the Trust and the Prime Minister. In the statement, agreement dated November 29, 2023, the parties agreed to surrender the 2019 deal, meaning that the NHT would no longer buy Dexim homes. In return, the NHT would reclaim the $650 million that was secured by a bond with a local bank. However, what has shocked the country is that the revelation that the NHT agreed in a non-disclosure clause that said the two agreed to maintain in confidence the contents, terms, conditions, and the consideration for this settlement agreement. You hear that? Our money, Andrew Holness do so, you know. NHT money in their office, sit down. What about money in there? Poor people, money them are put in there. Poor people never get a house. This should stop. You should stop mandatorily deduct money from poor people who will never get them house. If you will never get a house and they take money from something that you will never get, gone left you. It's not not a decade ago. It's 2024. Some of you will never ever get a home. All the money you're paying into it is just to fund big people life. Each party agrees to take every reasonable precaution to prevent disclosure to third parties, and each agrees that there will be no publicity directly or indirectly concerning this settlement agreement. The discussions of the parties at the mediation are the matters in relation to the claim or the GPP Guaranteed Purchase Program. It continued. Those and skirt them up. This a deal lock tight. Well up with concrete and steel, padlock and build up around with cement around and everything and sink deep into the ocean. That deal lock tight between Andrew Holness and them people. People want to see what's going on in the country. People want to see what's going on in your country. And Morgan will tell us that there's no corruption. Where the corruption? Where the corruption? I can't do this, that, and that. Me already read the index for his stuff a while ago. Corruption index just now. I'm going to tell you something. This corruption in the Prime Minister's office. This is different from the 1.6 trillion that cannot be accounted for in a Prime Minister's office, Tufton office, and Flavel office. 2 ministries and the office of the Prime Minister. $1.6 trillion cannot be accounted for. Them spend it, but them can't show where them spend it, how them spend it. 1.6, not 100, not 100 million, not million, not billion. Them gone a trillion now. 1.6 trillion is missing from Tufton Ministry, Favour Ministry, and the Office of the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister himself is blocking the Auditor General from independently do our investigation, according to reports. Think about what's going on in Jamaica. Listen what I say. Each party agrees to take every reasonable precaution to prevent disclosure to a third party, and each agrees that there will be no publicity directly or indirect. People have money, you know? You know, some have contribution in there. You and them money go with the money way in there. You and them money go with the money way in there. Me know me I donated in NHT before Andrew Honest. Me know that. Me know me put money in there before Andrew Honest could ever do that. And where them come from? It is right in them office. Him control all these things. How convenient. Each party agrees to take every reasonable precaution to prevent disclosure to third parties, and each agrees that there will be no publicity, directly or indirectly, concerning this settlement agreement, the discussions of the parties at mediation, or the matters in relation to the claim or the GPP, Guaranteed Purchase Program, it continued. The parties also decided to cover their own costs and withdraw their lawsuits. The 6-page document bears signatures above the names of the NHT Managing Director and Senior General Manager Donald Moore, while Dexim CEO George Neal and Company consultant Ronald Robinson were noted. In February 2019, Honest said he initiated a review of the use of NDA in the government. I want for you, Mr. Andrew Honest, telling them what I want to tell you, because 2020 was election. The brother not talk no truth out of more people. Anything he must say out there, him go back and do it, or worse. In February 2019, remember 2020 election, Andrew Honest, he said he initiated a review of the use of non-disclosure agreement in government. See there? Peer chattings, people. I've already asked the Attorney General to review the use of confidentiality clauses in government contracts to see what rules and regulations we can put in place to ensure that these clauses are never used in any way, shape, or form that could even suggest that Parliament could not get information, he said. What is going on right here with this deal? And you know, say it's wrong. Something is not right, that's why I'm covering it up. That was in reaction to reports that the state-owned oil refinery Petrojam signed an NDA covering a separation package for Yolande Ramharak, its former human resource manager who left amid a scandal. So all the sweet talk is when the other party in a corruption, so you believe, say, you want to see the paperwork, so you think you must review, government must review it. So to clear that up, so when it's on the other side, but it's not on your side, you remember that no more, huh? And you're in power right now. Shameful. Opposition leader Mark Golding has labeled the situation as scandal, while opposition spokesman and finance Julian Robertson has called for the Integrity Commission to probe the NHT's relationship with Dexim and other private developers. In 2016, the Office of the Contractor General told the Honest administration not to give a $2.7 billion telecoms license to Symbiote Investment Limited, Carciel, a company linked to Neil, the same man, you know. So in 2019, the contractor general, the people we have, the agents that we have to keep everything straight and make sure say everything straight and money good, told Andrew Holness not to give this $2.7 billion to people. We're not talking about million, you know. $1 billion, we're talking about NHT money. This is like NHT money. Hold on, we don't know, we're not sure. But anyway, this is something different. So in 2016, the Office of the Contractor General told the Owners Administration not to give $2.7 billion telecoms license to Symbiote Investment Limited, car sale, a company linked to Neil, which is the same man who them take up the money go give again, you know. What is going on? What is the relationship here? A rampant shot this. I believe that's the same way them take up the money go put over SSL. A company linked to Neil because of a Symbiote Investment Limited, a company linked to Neil because of adverse traces against him. So the contractor general said, don't give this man the 2.7 billion telecom investment license because Neil, because of adverse traces against him. Honest went ahead, but the government was forced shortly after to revoke the license. Man, now listen, people, rogue government are going under this man administration. That's all I can say. Very rogue. Integrity Commission, man get shot tonight. They don't stop tear them up. Everything no mash up. Auditor General now have no teeth. Anything we put all these people accountable. They mash you up. Judge, they get 2 to how much 100% raise the judge them get. So that like a dog without teeth. Everything silent, boy. The NHT had committed to buying 200 houses at $12.5 million per unit in Dexim's holdings out of Blue Development in Discovery Bay, St. Anne, under the $2.5 billion contract. Dexim, which defaulted on payments to investors in the project in 2022, disputed NHT's allegation of contract breaches and insisted that its operations were significantly impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic and the resulting high cost of goods and services. People, it's a longer article out there somewhere, and hope I might get to one day so to read for you guys. But here we are going with the money. That's our money. That's our money, family. They hush up, they cover up. Poor people, some of you will never get a house. Some of our laborers have planned to go put by this man in there. You will never get a house. Your money, the man will do that. And the $1.6 trillion, they can't tell how them spend that over education in our hospital, healthcare system. The Prime Minister's office. The Prime Minister's office alone at $12.something billion. Him can't give account or $12.something billion was spent in his office. The Prime Minister. Shameful. Brand Jamaica is under attack. The same man will declare him asset and sign a code of conduct. This year is going to be the 3rd year. And if the Integrity Commission cannot verify the Prime Minister of asset, this is going to be the 3rd year. This will be the 3rd year. It's like we are a bunch of corrupt people who have the ambition and have no sense by keep on electing the same thing over and over. Can't you see clear what is happening here? This is an attack on the future of Jamaica, our grandkids. Not you who want the money to go do what I do right now. Think about your grandkids. Jaja. So when Mr. Morgan want to talk about corruption, Mary also said that when he asked Dr. Rupert what corruption is he referring to, he come up with SSL. Look here, man. You think that Dr. Rupert that's stupid? That's the only corruption the man know is SSL. Eh? You think Dr. Rupert is so stupid? When the Brighton and the whole land combine. Dr. Rupert is so stupid. That's the only corruption they know It's SSL. Come on, man. The lies of me here not tell and the little schoolyard talks and the low talk, the little nonsense, low vibration kind of conversation I go on and so. But me say, me not beat the blogger. Because I feel work for doing my to do, call the excitement and doing my to do. Get the best out of time experience with this man. Me I talk about the information minister. Should me accompany him like a program that loosely like that? Calling people name, dropping word, low blows, and stuff like that. And when man like me decide say, me gonna play it back for my audience and I'm gonna hear what I go on. It don't sound so good. Come and play it back and front to back. It don't sound good. Do you understand me? I say, Mr. Morgan? As a youngster, I don't know if you can learn from this, but because sometimes I don't want to beat people bad, especially when young people and I have to understand. You don't really know better, you know. I don't know if you don't know, but then again, according to Ratty, not to give an excuse for you, you have experience in the media. You have a little media background, so you're supposed to know better than that. So there's no excuse for you here. That's wrong what you did. So I wanted people to hear all this man talk loose.
Wasn't I said the same attorney who was recently, I heard that he got a stay of execution while his appeal is heard, but
yes.
Anyway, that's
But what is so funny?
But Wayne Lonesome is who was on YouTube.
Yes.
Defaming members of the government.
Yes.
And was pushing a line, a PNP line. We have to be very careful, of the people we listen to. You know who they are, Chapa?
Well, I know a few of the members. Wilfred Rattigan is one of the members.
You know, the same man who lost the case recently against the government.
A man who brought a case against the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Lost
the case.
Is there a pattern here, people? Are you sensing a pattern here? You know, on my platform, I'm doing nonsense up and so. Right? This is wrong. All of that is wrong. All of that is wrong. All of that is wrong. You know, use your position of the minister and try to talk against citizens, personalize these citizens. These are citizens of the country, boss. This is wrong. Don't attack these people. You must know the power of your office. You must know the weight of your office. You know, go to some local place, go sit down and have some loose talk. And guys, before I hang up, I must tell you guys, those of you who want to go see the full video, it's over Chopper. And I will tell you where it's at. Chaps Media. Go over there, go look on them, man. Paid, right? It's word out on the road, so Chopper gets a paid vlogger. Because we hear them call them name in the parliament. He called him Chopper John from the chopping block. He was his name was called in parliament, where them say, these guys will help us out to win the election because Chopper them and all them, then the Keisha Mac them and all them. Those are labor bloggers, you know. They paid actors according to social media. But go over there, come and know someone to find this very interesting. So go over there, go give him some views. Now who want to subscribe over there. It's a labor blogger. Go on, come and know me have labor on my page too, you know. Me not gonna be mean and stingy. Because me and the labor, me and the PNP. So if a labor blogger for me, I'm making him too. Me don't care. You won't have like something like 700 something people in page people. That's all them have over there. So that's the problem with these bloggers that are paid. Their page don't grow since the last election. Because they are seasonal. They want to come around in election time and they take up the page again. That time we out here so pick up and keep it moving. They are seasonal. So the page will grow. So Chopper John only have about 700 people on the page. That's the page Mr. Morgan was sitting on. A page with 700 people. Not to laugh because my page started with 1. But as I said though, the go and go check out Chopper John, man. He probably want some views over there. And may I give him credit, you know. And because if anybody facilitate this interview, we wouldn't know where I go on. And people must I tell you how long it take me to do this video. Because I have to listen the whole interview over and over, just in case me miss something I might. it was an easy task of Carlos. But very interesting interview. Can you listen to them? I'm going to say, you demand them, no man. You demand them. So you guys, I think in Chops Media, go over there, you'll see something like the diaspora, something. Let me see what actually, wait. Come and send people over the chopper. Me no bad mind, you know. I throw in a PNP earlier, right? I could care less, brother. You have to eat too, you know. But you know, I get PR ready from them. Me not think you need no viewers chopper. Hi, people. Let me see if I find him. Let me see if I find the people, man. The brother don't need the views, people, because you know why? According to social media, man, I get paid. The man I get a paid operative. It says diaspora must do more to stop the flow of guns. And it's 1 month ago. Diaspora must do more to stop the flow of guns. So that's Chops Media. Go check him out, people. And watch the full interview with him and Morgan, the interaction back and forth. Like me say, me no bad mind. Not even Labourite blogger. No. Come, I don't care, people. I don't care if you want to go back and listen to Chopper. No, man. With a bad mind, man. Go check out Chopper, man. Come here, Labourite on my page, you know. Stay there. Nobody hide behind no words and no fake name on my page. Come know enough of honor. Enough of honor there on my page. Me know honor too, you know. Enough of honor will cuss me out before. I'm a black honor. I now come back in a different farm now like me no say honor. You find a way back home, don't it? Don't someone who cost me after some black on up on my page and find different number come back. Don't someone who on false name and something who can't trick me. Me sniffing out, me smelling out, especially on Facebook. Don't someone who know a people on black on my page already and you come back on my page in a different farm. Because you can't start falling in love with Carlos. You have to find me a fake name. So you there. So me not gonna. I love same way. But next time don't do it again. People, anyway, and I love it, you know. I'm going to say, go check out the man. I don't think no other blogger ever send nobody to chop me there yet. But I said, I'm going to listen to your thing, brother. Probably I'll find up your page interesting. Yeah? Like me say, me no beat bloggers because even though you're labor right, you probably mean Jamaica good, you know. He probably mean Jamaica well, but him believe that what he's doing, his party, is the best choice. You understand me? Just like the labor rights. You have labor right blogger too, you know. They might be patriot and they believe, say, their party is the best choice for Jamaica. But that's to me, I don't give a damn. I will take change from Andrew Honest tomorrow. If Andrew Honest go in bed tonight and get up tomorrow and confess all his sins them and say, you know what, guys, me wrong for this, me wrong for that, me gonna turn it around and do different. I would say, yes, boss, go on. Jesus, why did this so long? I said, Andrew Honest turn around tomorrow as much as I beat him on my platform. And the reason why, because only him can make change, I'm in a power. I will take change from any man. Any man who will change the country for the better in a positive way. I will take change from anybody. PNP Labour, I don't care. You can't go hug up a PNP because PNP don't make the change, me not take the change from Labour right, and because Labour right don't make the change, me not take the change from PNP. I saw some people say, you know, because you know, one party bring it in, their party bring it in, they don't like it. Make it time, man, and my party bring it in, and they come with this nonsense. I know some stay, people. I know some stay. You don't believe me, people? I know some stay. Me don't care about party, me care about country. And if you come in as a party, PNP and Labour are doing good by the people, me support you and say, yes, man. Me expect good from Andrew Honest, you know? Pray for people, don't pray for him that he wake up tomorrow man a different man. Pray for him drop off my head, off my bed tonight and lick your head tonight and wake up a fresh man. Me not talk about kill him, you know. Me not talk about just knock up your head, man. You know, some people knock your head and you just wake up. Pray says he just wake up people from his dream. We want that Andrew Honest as an opposition. We want the opposition Andrew Honest. We want the Andrew Honest to run as an opposition. What are the Andrew Honest there? Convince some people. Why? Me want that the Andrew Honest. Me want to see him again. Where's that Andrew Honest who ran as an opposition? Where there? What are them under the people? No corruption in my cabinet. Impeachment process for crooked politician. Set dates for election. Term limit for prime minister. Sleep with the windows and door open, because there's a lot we can do about crime. There's a lot more we can do about crime. Must I go on and remind you about that Andrew Honest? Have we lost that Andrew Honest, people? Have we lost him? You answer that in the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. As usual, I am a student in your guys' class. Make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. If this is the first time on this platform, you like the work, and the people in the comment section act like too much jerk, go ahead and subscribe on YouTube, follow on Facebook. And if you don't like what we do, we don't want to trouble with you. We don't want to do. Hit that button and find another page with your rage. Guys, thank all of you over here. We watch a video, people. And don't remember, if you want to watch the full interview with Morgan, and you have to go to Chops Media. I'm going to say, I must be the only vlogger ever where I send any viewers to Chops Media. Man, people, I'll pay a beating again. Yeah? But like I said, I'm not biased. A country, me say, it's not a bias, man. Come in a PNP, I'm not labor right. I don't feel no way. So there's no bias against me and this guy. No, man, I'm not PNP, I'm not labor right. So Chops could go up there and DM beat up Mark Golding. I don't care. But all I was saying on this, what's trying to highlight, is that you could see the reason why Rattigan, I got to bring a lawsuit against him. I didn't play the stuff that him say about Rattigan and all that, but let me tell you, say like him get kicked out of the FBI, Rattigan in Saudi Arabia was messing with a Saudi Arabian wife, like him a cheat or something. He went too, that was too much, bro. That's some of the type of people relationship, you know. No, man, because relationship is hard, you know, people. And sometimes some blogger come on social media and them get a laugh over people relationship. And then I know some people are just so close from taking them 3 points, you know. And you just wonder when my day gonna come. A relationship, you know. So when I jump on you today and laugh at your relationship with your marriage or your just a regular boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, people this page, if you notice, me stay away from them thing there. Notice the videos I do. Me not talk about people marriage. Not on my platform, people. Me leave that alone. That's deep. And especially when you have kids involved. That's deep. Something I say can tear them apart. When I don't want to see any relationship that's split, me don't like to see them come back. So me not gonna jump up and say, yeah man, no man. I want to work on the difference out. When you separate now or whatever you go through as a married person or an unmarried person, you separate, me don't like you work it out. So me not come and jump in their business because I've seen it, how it work. People go back in a relationship. Me have brothers. Don't you think over the years, somebody look a boy, I tell my brother, say, that girl not good for you. Me a big man now, me not tell them to stuff no more. Come on, a big man now. But you're young, I go up and tell a little brother and say, yo, that girl not good for you, man. What do you, man? You can't get a bit of girl. When they look, and that the woman my brother there with, all I pick me with, what you gonna say to your brother now? Your brother now is in love with the woman where I say, hey, find a different person. You understand me? You know, sometimes somebody broke up and relationship are going a certain way, and you're going to run up your mouth and say, left him girl, you deserve better, left him girl. Females, listen to this. Sometimes you tell a girlfriend to leave a certain man, and when you look at a girlfriend gone back to him, and you feel so ashamed now and fearful that whatever you said to her, you know, I go leak out pan pillow talk. Yeah, man, Susie tell me if you left you, Susie. Then she come tell me, say, yeah, date the girl down the hairdresser shop. And she, man, because, you know, and he must say, Missy like company, man. She not no man, that's why she do this. She not no man. I mash up a happy home. And Susie, me know want she come back over in a bed. Me know want she come, no, sir. Oh, you mean, say, you know, then she never know, say, me tell you something, man. Me know want she come back over here. Me know want she come back over here. Look here. We don't find someone else go do that. But she can't come back over for me also. I don't care. People look on that. Sometimes shame. And the another thing again is that them get back together. And you wonder if him tell her or him tell him. They put your mind, you know. You wonder, you're looking at the man's face where your girlfriend get back to. You know you don't really like him, you know, because you tell your girlfriend to left his backside. But anyway, you come here, they sit on the couch and Roy come home. You know, Roy come home and you're looking at your eyes. So I wonder if Roy know. Girl, Roy look for me, so him have an attitude. You tell him. No, girl, me not tell you. You know me not. Come on now, you know better than that. I love Roy look for me. That's also a relationship. We learn to see other people's relationship by having family members, by growing. For any of us who have family member, brothers and sisters, are growing. These are the type of knowledge we have. When they tell a family member, left the man, they left the boy there. When they look down the road, and then they're married too. Left up and live by yourself. I want to tell her, man, you can't trust people. They make you look like a fool. So stay out of relationships. I want to teach you guys something today. Stay out of relationships. Thank you, guys. Talk to you tomorrow or later or anytime, because you know I don't have no time to do no video. We can get up 3 o'clock tonight and do a video 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. You know, call us, right? Thank you, guys. Peace out. And for all the new subscriber, them, I see you know. For all the new subscriber, I see you know. Thank you guys so much for being over here. You guys could have been anywhere else, but one day I fall in love with this group of people. I'm going to fall in love with it too. Respect. Jamaica to the world. I am Jamaican Carlos. And I'm out. Respect.